What is good? I'm continuing. Just got back from Starbucks doing working on the presentation, and just got back in my room and saw another little critter, as in a cockroach, that just went under the refrigerator. So I'm gonna right now, don't need to film, of course. I'm gonna roll out the refrigerator and take care of my insect buddy. I might do one more little update because I think I'm gonna try and go for a quick skate, even though it's 11 o'clock. I want to go get some skating and listen to some tunes, so maybe one more update to come. Peace. All right, last update I'm going to do for tonight. I just arrived at the parking garage, took care of my little cockroach problem, and yeah, just going to do about several skates down the parking garage, and I'm pretty happy so far what I have for my presentation as far as organizing and stuff. Pretty much got laid out as far as being able to explain what whole body cryotherapy is. Whole body cryotherapy, essentially you enter a chamber, essentially kind of similar to an upright tanning booth, similar to that. So you go in a small chamber, close the door, and your entire body is in anywhere from -100 to, from the numbers I've seen, about -140 Celsius air temperature wise. That translates to about, I want to say it's like -200 to -240 degrees Fahrenheit. So extremely cold, and you're in this chamber from anywhere from 2 to 4 minutes. I think I've seen some research saying 5 minutes, but I would highly recommend against going any longer than 4 minutes, primarily just because the potential for frostbite, burns, eye injury are potential being in that cold environment for longer periods of time. And an individual or users that do go into these whole body cryotherapies, they're wearing very minimal clothes, so you pretty much just have protective headbands, gloves, socks, and shoes. I'm just skating down right now, as you can see. Hey! But yeah, on top of that, it's mainly really gotten a lot of traction for popularity because a lot of athletes use it for the pseudoscience claims that it can reduce inflammation, help to reduce recovery time, are just some of the examples. There's a lot of other examples as far as claimed benefits, but from the research I've done so far, it's primarily concluded that there hasn't been enough solid clinical studies done to conclude that cryotherapy has these benefits that a lot of spas and health providers will say it does. And so that's the stuff I'll dive into more. I'm probably going to just focus on cryotherapy and the potential for it to reduce inflammation for users. And I don't know if you guys were able to hear that last bit since I was skating down. I should probably stop and talk here so you can hear me clearly. But yeah, that's probably what I got right now. And I also touched on a little bit of the history. It's dating back to 4,000 years ago with the Egyptians. Egyptians noted that they were using some form of cryotherapy. Essentially, I would imagine back then it would have been just cold water immersion, and talking about the benefits that users then felt. Also is documented by the father of medicine. That's what he was considered. A Greek physician back in the what were the years I wrote down? I think it was like 300 something to 400 BC. Greek physician, what was it called? It starts with an M. Anyways, I'll remember it next time, but he also documented back then the benefits that users he was seeing were getting from cryotherapy. And then also a French physician in the, I think, the 17th and 18th century, who was Napoleon's head of medicine, I guess, for the French. I think he's actually a surgeon. He was a doctor and a surgeon, but he documented too the benefits of cryotherapy that he was seeing. So cryotherapy can be any type of cold application, such as ice packs, ice massage, cold water immersion, partial body therapy, or partial body, whole body cryotherapy. Yeah, so partial body cryotherapy, or you get, and then of course you got the whole body cryotherapy. So partial would be basically your head's exposed, so your head's not entrenched in the extreme cold. So anyway, that's just a little brief overview of what I got so far. I'm gonna organize it more, and then probably with the next couple of days I'm gonna practice it and really get it more concise and easy for me to regurgitate and go from there. So I've got my presentation on Monday. It has to be no more than 8 minutes, so preferably end right around 8 minutes. And I don't think that should be a problem. It's just being able to, again, regurgitate and can be able to explain concise manner of my findings and go from there. So yeah, good solid day for DailyXander number 27. I'm gonna keep it rolling for number 28 tomorrow. End with peace, love, unity, and respect. Catch you later.